everything wrong before we got it right.
Right.
So, my side of temptations was, one, I was battling with pleasing myself because I was introduced to it by somebody. Not really knowing it was wrong, and then the church I was going to, they also told us, like, that's not wrong because it's not adultery because you're not sleeping with somebody else. So that was error.
But in reality, you're sleeping with a devil, a demon.
Yeah, and I ain't know about all the the spiritual stuff. So again, that's gonna be in another video. And so I was dealing with that for like the first month or two. No, first month.
First 2 months.
No, June was the last time.
I was just said first 3 months.
We only knew each other since May 2nd.
May. Wow, because it was in July. You had an episode in July. But before I told you who you was to me.
Okay, I don't remember that, but we'll say, first 2-3 months. Yeah, I'll say first 2-3 months. I was battling with that, and then once I finally, because I wanted to stop, but for some reason, I kept having a cycle, like every
2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks or so. So I was dealing with that, and then after that, even during that time, it was like even though I didn't see him as my husband or that we were just friends, I still was trying him. Cause I was like, I like him. I really liked him for who he was. And I know that's sad because again, I didn't value myself after my last relationship. So yeah, I was, throwing myself at him in a way, or flirting with him, trying to get them good, as baby say. And he was holding up strong, y'all.
For a while.
He was holding up strong. And I liked that because I was like, you don't have no dude, that's resisting me. Like, So as a woman, you take that as a challenge. Like, all right, So all the way, and like you said, we traveled. I had never traveled till we met. So
like for real.
Like for real.
As an adult.
Yeah, like really traveling. And we learned some stuff because we didn't know about temptation of actually sleeping in the same room and all that, sleeping in the same, like, even if you weren't sexually active, like, that's still tempting, So we were traveling and everything. He still wouldn't give in. And until, like he said, I think around November.
Yeah, November 11th.
November 11th, he said. Gave in, but God didn't allow us to enjoy it.
Right.
Even though we still...
That's the crazy part.
We still, technically.
Like, it felt wrong. It felt wrong. It felt dirty. I felt convicted. The conviction was so strong.
Like, damn, we messed up. Like, we can't even get it right no more. That's what it felt like.
It was strong. Like... I was like, it wasn't good on both ends. But after you dabbled in it for like so long, it started to be back pleasurable. But you still get convicted right afterwards. So
like, damn, we messed up.
Right. So and you constantly have that conviction on you very strongly. Nah, yes, it does. That conviction on you very strongly, and then you can't. And like, as soon as you do something pleasurable, you gotta go back and I'm apologize to the Lord again. And these very sincere apologies and repentances, but
the flesh.
Right.
Too much flesh in the picture.
Right. Too much flesh. Cause y'all before marriage, we was kissing before we did our premarital classes. Ooh, yeah. We was kissing a lot. It was so strong. Some voluptuous kisses. I enjoyed them. But then when we turned around and had our premarital class, and then that's when things started shifting for us for our good.
And actually before that, I want to say that there was a point like early when we were dating, and I was, he used to always tell me, like, don't be giving in to yourself, like, you basically committing adultery, wait till you get married. But at the same time, he wanted to kiss me. and feel all up on me. And I was trying to tell him, like, baby, that's tempting. Like, and I was crying because I was frustrated. And I was like, you know, like, you want me to stay celibate, but you teasing me. Like, that's... But to him, that didn't affect him. You know, like, that wasn't enough for him to give in. But to me, that was more than enough. So... And that was something we struggled with at the time, yeah.
Yeah. That's adultery.
Yeah, so like I said, I was throwing myself at him, you know, and then he finally gave in, and we were like so convicted. And we ended up messing up again in December. And then January for his birthday, you know, we just traveling, just like, you know what, throw the towel in. We about to get married anyway.
Right. Well, you know.
That's crazy. We were about to get married in March. Foolish. And we were so convicted.
And I wasn't obedient to the Lord, but He told me. He said, whenever you get to this place, do not let her stay with you. I said, all right, Lord. That was a complete lie. Like, I didn't try to lie to him. You know, certain circumstances happened with her family, but she had to move in.
Well, I didn't have to move in, but that's what I wanted to do over going and stay with another family member. And
I didn't know that, you know, until later. Like, a little bit later. Then I found out. But by that time, she was already staying with me, so I wasn't tripping.
Yeah, so like you said, until marriage counseling, because we wanted marriage counseling, we wanted to make sure, you know, we were getting everything in order. And this was kind of right after we actually made a vow to, we're going to get it right. Like, we done dabbling in this. Like, we really want to get it right before we get married. So we started marriage counseling, and they told us, you know, like, we went through the whole little thing, and we were kind of scared because most of the people were like, you know, when we had marriage counseling, although we've been dating this long, they made us wait this many years to get married.
Ooh, yeah, we had one of them, y'all.
So we was like...
Shout out to the Tappers, though. They legit, though. Real talk.
Yeah, so we was like, oh, no. So we talking, like, oh, no, baby, I don't know if I want to do right with God. Like, we wanted God's way, but... I don't know if we wanted that bad. Will we wait more years? Are we already tempted?
We was battling that part. I was in my head like...
Before we even got an answer. So, find out we get into counseling. We only had to push our wedding back 3 weeks. Mm-hmm. So, we did all that worrying for nothing. All that worrying.
But he saw maturity, though, in our wilderness. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, we was staying with each other, but we weren't having sex. We were still hugging,
yeah,
but we wasn't having any sex. But after they put that on us like that for real, although the wifey wanted to wait.
Oh wait, I didn't even tell that part. Oh, okay. I didn't even say that part. But yeah, marriage counseling. So we were staying together, although we weren't having sex with each other. So when we, you know, they got to that part in marriage counseling, they was like, oh no, one of y'all gotta go. Mm-hmm. You gotta go with your mama or something. Mm-hmm. We was like, I was so sad. Oh, I was so sad. Because I had got used to, you know, going kicking right after work.
Eating good. Laughing, a little wrestle every now and then.
Out. Like, I had got used to it. So I was so sad. I was like, baby, can we just start tomorrow? He was like, nah, we gotta start today. This is when we got the message.
And then Lord told me, don't kiss her.
Yeah, that topped it off.
That sucked.
I was so sad.
So
I was like, ain't no kisses no more. Like, what is going on?
Nah.
So that was a long 6 weeks.
Right.
A long 6 weeks.
But at least we got it right with the Lord, though. And I was very grateful. And
we got rebaptized too.
And I was saying a lot to say my thoughts of marriage going in. I didn't have a full understanding on the spiritual part of it, because my pops was a good dad and a good leader of the home, but he wasn't the best. You know, he had a lot of dysfunction too. You feel me? And he taught me from where I was at. You know, I mean where he was at. He taught us from where he was at. Although it wasn't the best, but it worked at the moment. And so I thought the man just supposed to come home. You know, he eat good, rule the house. You know what I'm saying? Help out the wife every now and then. But objective is to provide and not necessarily to lead spiritually. I got a little bit of that from other people, a little bit of that teaching from other people, but actually had to walk it out, it was kind of difficult at the beginning because I was really worried about providing for my family at the time. Mm-hmm. So it was, and I knew the wife was like, if you read Proverbs 31, I know everybody quote that scripture, everybody say they want to be there, but Mika is really the embodiment of that scripture now. Compliment.
Thank you, baby.
Thank you,
Thank you, honey.
And at that time, I knew that she was gonna be a great wife, although even if she didn't believe it. And I knew the wife. They ruled the house, not necessarily in leadership, but more so in function, making sure the kids are taught, nurtured, and then but all else fails, she don't run the relationship or the marriage. So I knew bits and pieces, but how strong you really supposed to rule? I mean, how strong you really supposed to lead as a spiritual man of God? That is something I'm still growing in, but I had to do better at myself. Even now, although I'm way better than I was, but that was my mindset going in. I knew she was gonna be legit, but my thoughts of marriage was like kind of everywhere. From my role model, my dad was worldly, my mom was religious. So the balance was different. Now my dad said, "Do what your mom say do," or more so, hold yourself. Don't be a man. Don't be a pimp. Don't be a player. Don't be out in the streets. If he said that more strongly, I don't think I would have done it. Don't give yourself a thing about it because, what I'm saying, what he said overruled my mom, although my mom was doing a lot of yelling at the time. But that's it. I digress.
You mind holding it? Yeah. Okay, and my thought process of marriage was, I don't know. I really didn't have a thought process. I didn't have a good example growing up. Although my mom was married, but it wasn't what I wanted exactly. She tried her best. She did what she knew how, but it wasn't what I wanted. And the few marriages that I did see, either the male was passive and the woman was more dominant and telling the man what to do, or the man was talking behind the woman back type of stuff, and low-key flirting, behind the woman back type of thing. So I didn't really know. I just know I wanted kids, which I knew I had to be married to have kids. So I know that's crazy. So yeah, most of my learning was just hands-on, walking in it because that's what God called me to do. And I just say I'm doing pretty good with His grace. I'm doing really good. Okay. Better than I thought I would.
Here we are in marriage now. I know we just gave y'all a rough summary of our life.
Yeah.
But we hope it bless someone. Actually, to help them grow strong, knowing that they don't have to be all correct, and always pursuing God. God to correct you in your brokenness, in your hardship, in your struggles. But I learned to be more dominant, actually, because my dad was passive at times. A lot of decision making, he leaned on my mom's, and through some great teaching. Shout out to Stephen Darby. Some good teaching from him about how a man should be, how he should stand in the home, how he should make decisions, even when he don't want to make decisions. He got to make the decision. Like the little petty arguments about food, just make the decision. And that would change a whole lot, because a lot of times the woman just want to cook the man what he want and want to bless him that way, instead of just being argumentative back and forth. I don't know what I want. You don't know, just pick one.
Just choose.
Now, and I learned how to be more dominant in that area and lead spiritually better. After some deliverance, some prayer. I also learned how to not worry about the provision as much. Although that's hard as a dude, because is embedded in us to bring on the bacon and the bread. So now I just try my best strongly to cast my cares on the Lord and allow Him to provide for me, and then I'll provide for my family. Like a chain of command thing. You feel me? And I also learned how to love myself and love my wife and love my child and express it, because I wasn't all talkative about my feelings. Just I was upset, like very, very heated. So yeah, that's where I'm at now. It's a pretty good place. Y'all forgive me for my beard and my hair and stuff. I'm usually be chopped up, but I gotta grind right now. I gotta grind.
And yeah, I'll say how I am in marriage. I came a long way. That's a summary. I am still trying, like you said, it's an everyday thing for me to make the decision to do better. And even in being a Proverbs 31, because God told me that way before I got married, and I was like, what? Proverbs 31? What? I ain't no Proverbs. I don't even do none of this. Like, so what is he talking about? But surely you know it over time. Like he said, God will correct you in the areas, and He's the one that showed you how to be a wife, which I was grateful because I didn't have that example at all, and to serve, like,
show honor.
Honor. I'm still working on that. I have my days I stumble, but I can say recently a stronghold was broken.
Thank you, Jesus.
With the submission area, because that was a hard area for me. I didn't have a dad in my life growing up, or a male.
Her dad. Oh, well, yeah, still dead too. He died.
He wasn't. I'm saying
a good dad,
a good person.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's worthy of being honored and authority. Like it was either like mistreatment type of thing. So, and even my mom, we didn't have a close relationship. So I don't respect nobody else that tried to tell me what to do. I'm like, my own parents don't tell me what to do. So that was really hard for me in marriage, and the independent mindset, because I was used to. So again, that's a whole nother conversation. But like I said, fasting.
We did fast.
A lot of fasting.
We did fast.
Fasting
and we still
often.
Fast a lot.
Fasting often has got me to where I'm at now, where I can.
And prayer, fasting
and prayer.
There we are.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, that's what got me here. I don't know, how would you describe I am? I don't really know how to say how I am in marriage, really.
Well, you said a lot of it, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's spot on.
All right. Well, that's
again,
all set up.
Hit the like, touch the bell, subscribe, follow us. We'll try to get you updates, comment. If y'all got any questions, we'll try our best to answer those too.
Yeah.
Much love. Bless y'all. God blessing. God bless y'all entirely. Your family, your loved ones, your heart, yourself, your cattle, your pig, your blanket, everything.
We have some other stuff coming up. We're going to try to have better lighting next time. But this is our first run. We're just doing what God called us to do. Because believe me, I ain't want to be on here. Because everybody else doing it.
Right.
And
I know we really think our story will bless somebody.
Yeah, hopefully.
And help them come up. You feel me? That's the goal. Pull them over that threshold. Because we for marriage.
Yeah, we're for
marriage. Is the thing to do. It's legit. It's fun.
Yeah.
You don't got to worry about all the other stuff. All that hatred and all that. All the many wives. You ain't worry about all that.
And soul ties and all this other stuff.
Fun. And enjoy your spouse.
All right.
All right.